Well, good noon, guys. It is Saturday, June 6th. I'm Gunarm Dyne. Call me Dyne. Welcome to part 5 of Let's Play Soul Blazer. You may wonder why I'm not in Area 5. Well, I figured out what I missed from the end of Area 4. Two Master's Emblems, actually. One is just right here, where that mushroom was in the dream. So I just wanted to come in and pick that up really quick. And the second is back in town. I actually figured out how to get to that snail that was apparently at a dead end. If we come in here, just come through this hidden passage here. How did you get in? I came through the wall. Here, I'll give you this. Received the Master's Emblem E, so that should be 5 out of 8. And you notice my feet were sticking out of the wall there. 4 out of 8, so I'm missing one. I'll just have to look and see where that is and pick it up on screen later. Voice came from above. Let's go. No, I wanted to move! I don't know why I thought move was at the top of the list. Oh well, we've saved all of our 2 minutes of progress so far. So if we come over here, we see a house in the middle of the desert. It is the laboratory of Dr. Leo, the greatest scientist in the world, the one who, of course, was quote-unquote commissioned to create the machine that summoned Deathall. And I'm talking to a door here. This is Dr. Leo's laboratory. There are machines lurking around here which only the powerful Zantetsu sword can defeat. First of all, talk to a certain door to get you into the room. Well, you let me into this room. So, this house is falling apart. Yeah, that sound will get annoying if you get close anyway, but in terms of this guy being being a nerd, a scientist, where else would we go but into his basement? And it is bigger than the entire house. I mean, look at this place! Also, awesome music as usual, apart from the chorus. And I'll say this: there are 2 different areas in this world, and this one is far better in terms of both music and aesthetics. And oh my goodness, it's the Dusty Girl from Secret of Evermore. Yes, there's our first video game reference. Oh, a great door! It's only one panel wide here. Now, it should tell me when I've unlocked the one that will lead me to the Zantetsu sword, but at the same time, you need to be at like level 18 to equip it. And there's one mechanic on this I need to double check. Okay, I can't kill that guy. Need the sword, so I'll just retreat a bit. Because if that first treasure chest is it, we may well be good to go. So he has nothing to say. But indeed we have the Zantetsu sword. So, if I can equip it, yes I can. Okay, so 16. I thought I misremembered. I thought you got it a little further in rather than right away. So we have some enemies we can go back and destroy now, and I did it again. So I mentioned backtracking in previous videos. This is going to be the one to do so. We're going to go back to worlds 1 through 3 and take out the metal monsters we couldn't kill before. So, starting back in Grass Valley, inside the painting. And there we go. Wasn't registering my button presses for a second there. Okay, so we have these guys. And 250 experience, not bad at all. I was getting a little more than half of that previously. Yeah, you want to come back and kill all these guys for the experience and because you will unlock some more passageways. Who have we released? Released some Ivy, so we can get over to a gem at a place we couldn't reach before. I may have missed something in this town, so I'll check it out when we get back inside. I'm just going to backtrack through this whole mini dungeon, because I think there were the metal monsters in every area. In World 2, you had the scorpion monsters inside the fire temple, so there's only one area to worry about for them. But it's always nice being able to come back and kill these enemies you couldn't even scratch before. And they did not actually translate the name, because the Zantetsu is literally the iron cutter. It's also the name of the sword that Odin wields in Final Fantasy, so the Zantetsuken is the iron-cutting strike. At least more ivy. We can actually get onto that little precipice we couldn't before, and I think that is where the secret passage led us into that little kid's club. So I was thinking I could get in there way back when we finished this area the first time. We'll find out. Oh, was that the only one? It was. Oh, that was easy. Tornado! So another magic spell. Oh, nice little reward. I actually don't remember what it does. Let's check it out. Oh, if I press the right button here. The tornado. Magical tornado will come. Oh! That's good if you're dealing with an enemy that's stationary. Again, I just prefer light arrow. If I remember to select the right menu option. And that should be the last one. Yep, let's get out of the painting. Thankfully we don't have to equip the paintbrush to leave. Just enjoying the music for a bit. I actually found some kind of symphonic remixes, arrangements, of several Super NES songs. Done by... oh, what was his name? I'll have to look it up. So, Master's Emblem A. Okay, so that wasn't the pass. Well, let's check things out. I have to figure out where things are now. So what did you have to say, Flower? Oh, that. Yeah, we already done this. Yes, 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 I already found it! Yes! I have no choice. It took me back to the entrance of the underground castle, too. So, what I thought was the pass was actually Master's Emblem A. That gives us 5 of the 8. I should have 6. I'll have to check. Again, I'll check the other one. Yeah, I'm probably going to split the video into 3 segments rather than 2. This is just going to be the longest due to the backtracking portion. Of course, how many times have I mentioned that now? We just have to figure out how to get to the other areas. So, 2 ivies and a tornado. Can we talk to the kid again? So, the hidden treasure was very likely Master's Emblem A, which I thought was the pass. I'm just gonna do one quick pass, if no pun intended. And if I can't find anything, I'll just have to check it out again later. No sense wasting time. Oh, wait. Oh, aha! And... yes, I was following you. And... okay, what are you doing now, kid? Check one more time. Did he move? Nope. Well, I'm going to try leaving and coming back in one more time. Just to make sure I do this right. The fastest thing will be to go back into the painting and come back in. Or just... no, it'll be faster to go to the shrine. And some bridge guard you are. Keep that strength bracelet on. Yeah, that's the thing about the Master's Emblems in general, as I was looking at them. They are so well hidden. But not entirely necessary. So let's see if I can get him to come out and not have him see us. Just have to wait, or what was the case here? Come on. I may end up cutting this portion out, actually. We're 10 minutes in, I haven't done anything yet. Okay, here we go. No. I wonder if I can push that flower over. I will figure this one out. I'm going to examine every square inch of this room. Yeah, do something. What is this, an LP? Well, when it comes to playing, we got to figure out, yeah, there are some things we're missing. Why don't I try and talk to the jewelry, eh? There's just one jewel there. Jewelry is plural. Yes, I have the sword. Let me out of here. And just let me back up this way. It doesn't. You think I know that by now. It's the third time. Well, second time in this video alone. I'm going to examine just a little bit more. I'm actually going to try pushing that pot. So I don't want to accidentally trigger it. Ah, hot button. Hey, Kaleem. Now, what do you plan on practice recording, Eric? Like, aha! Jeez, it was there the whole time. And people in the chat are talking to each other for the moment, so let me get back to where I can sneak into the club here. Oh, the pass! Where'd you find it? You can go inside now. Oh, yeah. Get out of my way. So with that ivy, we can thankfully get over here. So we have another sword, the recover sword. Oh, actually the pass already disappeared. Interesting. So we cannot equip until level 22, but HP will be filled when monsters are defeated. Very handy for World 6. So it was worth coming back here and going through that trouble of finding the pass. So round 1 of backtracking is done. We need to go back to World 2 now. I'm actually going to select move, not record. And one thing I need to double check. I honestly don't know if the I keep pushing the wrong button still. I honestly don't know if the armor, various weapons and armor improve attack power or whatnot. That's the first pair, the second one's here. But rather, you need to be at a strong enough level to be able to equip them, because you stop gaining attack and defense at level 25, when you can equip everything. 350, even better. So I think you just want to equip the various weapons and armor for the different effects. Hell, I can test that out right now. Where's another scorpion? So just one. Well, I honestly don't know at this point. But it's handy to have the ice armor just because we have to go along those heated floors again. Oh, another gem? I should get experience from this one. Yep. Oh, one! Okay, that is the ultimate troll move right there. That's almost as bad as getting a green rupee from a Zelda side quest. So we have them in here as well. Actually, there are only 3 floors in this pyramid. This room's just big. I mean, oh, I just feel so ripped off. I go through all the trouble to come back here and free that gem, and that spirit gives me 1 friggin' experience point. Oh, that makes me feel angry. Yep, I've just been trolled by the game. And here I was thinking about what I was going to say in my end-of-game review on how satisfying it is to save everybody in the world 1 person at a time, but I think I'm going to make an exception. Come here. I just stick my sword in your back there. Oh, still one left. Yeah, and I don't know how many of you guys watched the Green Scorpion on YouTube. Around April Fool's Day, he did a top 10 practical jokes the game will play on you. And if he played this game, I think that would have been one of them. Yeah, at least in the bottom 5. Oh man, if I replay this game, I'm just gonna remember that and not save that gem just to spite it. Oh. And swing around. Not Sweet Chariot. Oh, Strange Bottle, so that was only worth it for the experience. Now, where is the stairs down? This room is just too big. Oh, right there. Haha! Oh, just one layer here. Plenty of scorpions. They're just... Actually, this room's bigger than the previous one. Only a lot more open. Double checking. There weren't any over here. That gem will probably be the fastest way back. Where are you, little scorpions? Get over here! Yep, could not resist that one. So, Mortal Kombat. I actually updated my tropes page to make it a running gag that I'm trying to reference as many different games as I can while playing through this, so there's a little self-aware humor. But I just can't throw things out randomly. They do actually have to kind of make sense. I already got you. Okay, you should be the last ones. And the actual layer is at the very end of the room. Yeah, Colleen, the PlayStation TV basically lets you play PlayStation Vita games on your TV. Kind of acts as a console version of the Vita. So, a bird. Still not blue. Actually, at this point it will be faster to go this way, rather than backtrack to the gem. And just go to that one. Okay, I'm going to need the bubble armor, because the final metal monster we couldn't kill before is back in the third area. We have to cross the ocean. Oh, okay. So we can get unlimited experience from this guy, 1 point at a time. And yes, I do miss the days of Super NES. I heard of the Phoenix magic when I visited the soul of the mountain. If you collect this... What? Oh, come on! The guy himself already told me that when I freed him! You're giving me information I already have! Oi. Now, if he was giving me one of those 3 items I need, that would have made a lot more sense. Anyway, we gotta cross through the Palace of St. El and head to the southwest portion of the ocean. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna split this video into 3 segments. Start the second segment when I get back to World 5. But still, the music is always nice. And... well, 2 stairways up around the same area. Not a problem. And just 1 monster layer remaining. They were right there. Ah, it feels good to take out these monkeys. Of course, even though you only get 35 experience from them. Now, these are enemies you can technically kill just on a different island, summoning lightning. So, another mermaid, and hopefully we'll have something decent. Rather than pointless advice we've already received. A little bubble dodging. I mean, I mean, what are bubbles anyway? Can they even be threatening if they're not made of any kind of poison? Kind of goes back to Mega Man 2, how you can only beat the final boss with the bubble! I mean, it's a bubble! As the nostalgia critic would say, fucking bubbles! There are people in the house. I had to tone down my swearing. Aha! So! We actually got something good! So we got the first of the 3 items to summon the Phoenix, which is necessary to beat the game. So this was totally the second most useful thing we've done with the backtracking. But anyway, it is time to go back. I better save. I mean, that was probably the most grateful person to be freed since the beginning of the game. She thanked us directly, told us this is what we need, gave it to us without any problem, and all we had to do was climb a volcano to save her. Twice.